Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm actually going to try to keep it quick with my intro because my camera's dying. I already charged it 3 times and I don't want to charge it again. So the look I did today was Kylie Jenner inspired. She posted this photo to Instagram about 3 weeks ago and I was like, I love that lip. She's supposed to be coming out with her own lipstick kit, so I was like, ooh, let me create a brown look based around Kylie Jenner. It's very nice for a transition in the fall because brown lips are great for the fall. And I did let you guys know everything I used in the video. Now, this lip is brown, but for some reason on camera it's showing up more burgundy, but it's because of the red undertone in the lip. But it is Limecrime Salem, which is a brown lip, but you can use any brown lip for this look. I did just want to, come and give you guys like a full glam tutorial on this look. So if you guys want to see how I got it, then just keep watching. Alright, we're starting right on the eyes today because I actually skipped eyebrows. I personally think eyebrows are boring, but if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, just let me know down below. But today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette by Morphe. I know this palette is sold out, but you can order the 350 palette and it's really similar to the Jaclyn Hill Favorite. So I'm just taking this light brown shade and I'm just blending it out on my crease. This is really going to serve as my transition color, so my other shadows are easier to blend when I blend those. So I'm just really going in with that Sigma E35 and starting to kind of start that transition color. To add some warmth and some definition, I'm going to take MAC Brownscript and I'm going to start to carve out a crease with the Sigma E35 again. I'm just going to go back and forth in like these windshield wiper motions, but I'm also going in circular motions so that way I won't have any harsh lines. You really just want to build up this product until you get your desired eye look that you want for your crease. And just keep blending. The more you blend now, the less you'll have to go back and do later. You want to do this after every step is usually what I do. I feel like the key to flawless makeup is blending, no matter what. Now, from the looks of the pictures, Kylie's eyelids were more of this bronze kind of look going on, so that is why I took this bronzy gold color from the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and I'm just going to pack that on my lid. You're going to notice that I'm going to go back and forth a few times and pack that on. If you feel like it isn't showing up enough or is it pigmented enough, just keep going back with that brush and packing that color on. Also try wetting your brush. That also is going to increase the intensity of the shadow. But I did this a couple times. I kind of cut it out, but you really just keep wanting to go back and forth and packing that color on until you get the desired pigment that you want. Add some depth to my outer corner and create more of that outer V look. I'm going to take this darker brown and just place that in my outer corner. Also, I'm going to take the Sigma E25 and I'm going to start to blend that outer brown into my crease, very low on my crease. This is going to create more of a defined crease, and also it's going to create more of a gradient effect, so it's going to go from that bronze to that brown to that soft brown. You know what I mean? And as you can see, I'm keeping that dark brown really low in my crease. I'm not taking it up into the Brownscript or that other transition shade. I'm keeping it very low on the crease. Then I'm just going back and packing on that shadow. I do this a lot of times throughout my makeup. I even do it once it's finished just to add that extra oomph. So don't be afraid to keep packing on. Just keep blending. I'm taking that Sigma E35 and I'm blending everything together so it doesn't look choppy. To give myself more of a almond eye, I'm going to take that Stila felt tip liquid liner and then color Intense Black, and I'm going to create a wing with it. I don't have many tips for the winged eyeliner because I am still learning, but I do notice that the more I practice, the better I get with my wings. So if you feel like your wing liner isn't coming out the way you want it, just keep practicing. I've noticed that starting on my outer part first and creating that wing first and then bringing it in works a lot better than the other way. So if you guys haven't tried that yet, that's something that you could try. I skipped the step with me putting on my lashes, but I will link that lash down below. Now I'm just priming my skin with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. Then I'm going to take the Becca and the MakeUp Forever HD Foundation. I'm actually going to mix these two together. I love mixing them together because the Becca foundation is really thick. So if you like super full coverage, you are going to love the Becca foundation. I mix it with the MakeUp Forever just to kind of give it more of a sheer look. But this look is going to be super full coverage. So don't be scared. Makeup washes off is one reason why I find the beauty in it, because you can wash it off and start all over. You can wash it off and go back to who you were, but it's just fun for now. So this look is really full coverage. I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Make sure you take it down your neck and make sure you also take it up your hairline so that way it all blends together beautifully. So yeah. Definitely want to let you guys know to be patient when it comes to blending out your complexion or your face makeup. That does take a lot of time to blend, so just be really patient while doing it because the outcome pays off. You won't have that flashback or anything like that once it's all blended in your skin, so you just want to make sure you really take your time and do that. Next, I'm going to conceal and highlight with the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer, an oldie but goodie, and the Maybelline Concealer. I like mixing the two. The Maybelline Concealer is going to be a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so I can get that highlighted effect. But I love these two concealers together. I've been wanting to buy another one, but I don't know. Do you guys have any concealers that you like that you would recommend for me? Because I want to try something new that actually complements my skin tone. So let me know what you guys like and what concealers you guys are using. My favorite way to blend out my under eye concealer is in a triangle motion with a beauty blender. When you blend it out in that triangle motion down your nose and then up your temple, that's going to really create a lifted appearance, and your dark circles are covered a lot better that way. So instead of going in like that half moon motion, take it in the triangle motion, and that really helps to hide those dark circles. I'm going to highlight all of my high points that the sun hits in the middle of my face too. So when you're highlighting, just make sure you're getting that T-zone and right underneath your eyes, because those are going to be the features that you want to pop out. Now I'm going to bake with the Nye Banana Powder. This is my favorite baking powder. I'm just going to bake this under my eye, and I'm actually just going to kind of push it into my skin instead of wiping it away. I'm going to wipe it away a little bit, but I'm really going to let that settle in my skin because I really want that highlighted effect today, because Kylie did have a really highlighted appearance. So we're going to go highlight and matte. For those of you who are like, what the heck is baking? Baking is basically setting your under eye wherever you concealed so that way it doesn't move or it doesn't smudge. Next, I'm going to contour. I'm going to actually cream contour today, which I feel like I never do. And I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze. When you're contouring, you want to take a color that's about 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone. I'm going to place that in the hollows of my cheeks, around my big old forehead, and down the bridge of my nose to make my face appear more symmetrical. Contouring is basically pulling back or bringing in those places that you want to create a shadow in. So most people create that shadow around the perimeter of their face and down the sides of their nose. Next, I'm blending out that contour with a damp beauty blender. You want to make sure you're pushing that contour into your skin as opposed to like rubbing it around, because you don't want to really move it. You just want to blend it in with your skin. And also you want to just make sure you take your time with this as well. Like I said, blending is a very long and tedious step, so just make sure you're really taking your time with that. And hunty, we are going to make sure we are snatching that face and that nose, because if anybody looks at Kylie, you know her face is always snatched and is always contoured to the gods. Now I'm going to be using the Anastasia Powder Contour Kit, and I'm going to set that cream and also just deepen my contour a little bit more. When you put a powder on top of a cream, it just adds that extra dimension, but it also makes sure that your contour doesn't move at all. So it's going to be locked in place all day. So make sure you go over your liquids with powders because that makes sure it sets everything into place. And we are going to blend. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to blend out that contour so it doesn't look so harsh, and just making sure that it all comes together evenly and flawlessly. Then we're going to do some more cooking in the kitchen. So I'm going to take that Nye Banana Powder and I'm going to bake right under that contour. What that's going to do is it's going to make your contour a lot stronger. I've noticed that when I do this, my contour is crazy strong and it just looks crazy good. It's the best it ever looks. So I would recommend baking under your contour. Then once I realize that my face is snatched, I start doing my happy dance. So this is my face is snatched dance right now. Next for blush, Kylie didn't have too much going on, so I'm just using the MAC Ambering Rose blush. It's my favorite. If you are a woman of color and you want a blush that doesn't make you look too pink or too old lady, try this MAC Ambering Rose. It's just a very nice natural flush. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of glow, and I'm going to use the Lorac Tantalizer bronzer. I really like to use this as a highlighter, but if you are more fair-toned, you can use it as a bronzer, and it's just going to have that little bit of shimmer in it. But it's not too much, it's just a little bit. It's just a nice little natural glow. I'm going to go ahead and wipe away that powder. You want to make sure you get all of the powder off your face. You don't want to leave that on there because then it'll kind of create that white flashback in the camera. So just make sure you wipe that away completely. I'm now adding a little bit of that Lorac Tantalizer down the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to move on to my lower lash line. I'm going to take every single color that I used in my crease and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line across the whole lower lash line. Every single color that I used will be listed down below if you forgot already. And then I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics Hello Lashes Mascara, and I'm just going to blend my fake lashes with my real lashes, and then I'm going to add some to my lower lash line as well. Whenever I'm in the zone, for some reason, I always get mascara on that same part of my nose. So I'm just going to wait like 30 seconds and then I'm just going to wipe it off. Then I'm going right into my lips. I'm going to be using the Limecrime Velventine in the shade Salem, which is a brown lipstick. Like I said in my introduction, it's showing up a little red, a little burgundy on camera, but I think it's just because of the ring light. It is a true brown shade, which I really love, and it does look pretty on every single skin tone, so I would definitely recommend to try it out. And I'm just going to keep, since I'm not using a lip liner, I'm just going to keep working it to my lip line, and I'm going to really take my time with this color because once it gets anywhere, it's going to stay there. So just make sure you take your time when you're applying this lip. And that is going to complete this tutorial. Make sure you guys like it and give it a thumbs up, and leave me any comments if you guys have any questions, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!